judges, dear contestants, welcome to the 2013 English Speech Contest. My name is Bella and I'm your host tonight. And I wish every one of you to have a great performances and wonderful evening tonight. And now let's welcome the Director of Media Center in NTUT, Dr. Xu, to have few words and encouragements with us.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming here tonight. And so, I guess some of you are getting very nervous. So, just breathe and relax and really enjoy your tonight's contest. So, today, we would like to thank you our very supportive sponsor, the Vice President of the Lion Club International, Mr. Lai 发先生. So we would like to thank him for support us for this contest. So we would like to ask him to give us some talk.
Good evening, everybody. Excuse me, tonight in my short speech is Chinese, okay? Sorry. OK， 首先我先自我介绍哈，我是台北科大光武学校的名声哈，台北科大诗词会的第1副会长。那对不起，会长他已经有事情先离开，让我代替一下。那么其实我今天非常高兴有这个机会能跟我会长一起参加这次的英文演讲比赛。那在我的印象中，我看到我们学校是我们母校，对推广这个英文的这个运作相当的认真啊，我非常高兴学校有这个教育精神。那如果说谈到英文的重要性，我想因为英文总是一个国际语言嘛，因此不管说你将来你的专业的领域，还是说你将来跟国际上的任何一个交往的话，一定要有很坚强的英文基础，这是我深深的感受。而我的英文的应该是它的发展史很特别啊。我年少的时候就是在天母，天母是有一些美军的宿舍区嘛，所以从小就开始磨练了，也是我的一个机会。那一直到我进入我们日本中校在台湾的公司以后呢，英文日文变成双重重要。那所以说我对英日文方面的研究，可能应该是跟各位年轻的一些同学们一样，是有非常非常兴趣的。所以今天感谢许教授，还有4位评审教授对不起，那先讲那个教务长嘛。对，和各位同学们来共同研究。今天感谢给我的机会，谢谢。
Okay, so today it's also our honor to have our Dean of Academic Affairs, Professor Yu Zhengjie, to come here. So we'd like to ask him to give us some encouragement. Okay, thank you.
Hi, all young ladies and gentlemen, and dear judges. I'm so happy all of you are here. Joining this contest. And I would like to say that internationalization is indeed, a very critical issue nowadays for everybody. Not only for us as adults, but also for our young generations. Again, I would like to mention what our former Vice President Vincent Xiao said last year on April 24th, 2012, when we conferred the honorary doctorate degree upon him. He said, we need to build Taiwan into an innovation-driven, value-added island. And this is the next for our young generation. However, internationalization is also a very critical and urgent issue for everybody to be concerned with. Why? Because basically internationalization includes three major items or three major aspects. The first one is international vision, the second one is international mobility, and then the final one is liberalization. The English language is the interface for us to achieve effective communication. So at least we need to sharpen our English skills, including the basic for language skill, the basic for basic skills, reading, writing, and listening and speaking. So I'm so happy you are all here tonight to show your best side of your English, your command over the English language. I hope everyone can do your very best and get the award, get the prize. Not for other people, at least for yourself. So be happy and be confident. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, so let me also introduce our judge tonight. So first is Professor Kurt Klein, and also the Professor Michael Tenenkising, and Dr. Louis Lau, and Sherin Schroeder. So okay, so I will give the mic back to our.
So now let's give big hands to Provost Yu and Vice President Lai and Professor Xu again to thank them for their enjoyment to this event. So now I'd like to please all the contestants to move to room 302, where you can wait and prepare for your speech. And while you're waiting, our staff will call your name when it is your turn. And once you finish your speech, feel free to stay and enjoy your fellow students' performances. And if you want to leave first, please do come back for the announcement of final results. Good luck, everyone, and we will see you soon. Thank you. 2013 English speech contest will begin now. Let's welcome the first speaker from Group A.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Walter from the ECS major, and today my topic is about the one thing that I would like to change about myself. Everyone has their own little bad habits that they would like to change. For example, some may be as trivial as a constant urge to want to eat food. Others may be more serious, such as binging. My bad habit is something that affects a lot of young people my age, especially college students. I have this tendency to put work off for tomorrow what I should have done today. Or in other words, procrastination. See, when you procrastinate, the work doesn't just go away. It doesn't vanish, it doesn't disappear. The work adds up, and sooner or later, you're going to have to face it. So procrastination, it leads to panic, it leads to stress, it leads to depression, and in the end, it goes around and it leads right back into procrastination. So it's a vicious circle, and even if you do manage to get things done, chances are it's going to be a rush job and the result will be less than satisfactory. Now, I'm going to tell you a story. This is completely true, by the way. I'm going to tell a story about this speech I'm giving right now. This past Sunday, I organized a list of things I had to do, and it turned out that other than the speech contest today, I had 2 more subjects for midterm that needed my attention. So I told myself, I need to at least finish writing my speech today so that I have 2 days to memorize and to prepare. So, I got a pen, I got a piece of paper, I sat down in front of my computer, and my mind immediately went blank. So I said, I'll browse on the internet for a couple of minutes and that'll give me inspiration. Well, minutes turned into hours, and the next thing I know, I had a piece of paper in front of me, which is blank. I was in front of my computer, it was 2 in the morning, and I'm asking myself, why am I watching this video on YouTube on how to talk to a giraffe? So my point is that the habit of procrastination, it affects everyone, and the reason for that, I realized that the main reason for procrastination are distractions. That there are many distractions in modern day life. There's the computer, the television, or in my case, the computer. And as a conclusion, I realized that in order to end procrastination, you have to remove all distractions from your work area. And therefore, I resolved to end my habit of procrastination tomorrow. That is my speech. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you very much. Contestant number 2, please come forward and begin when you're ready.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sanjani. Today, the topic I want to talk about is if I were a superhero. Okay. If I were a superhero, I would like to be the Flash. The name itself describes what he can do. I really would love to have this ability because he can define what is normal. If I have this ability, I can even be move like a flash over camera and to go to the past or go to the future. So I would like to use this ability to go worldwide to see a lot of countries. And the bad thing about this ability for me is that I can easily go from one place to another. And I want have to at the same time to different place. the dream of my life is this. So, okay, thank you for listening my speech. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 3, please come forward and begin when you're ready.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today the topic I want to talk about is my favorite person. My favorite person. He is the greatest scientist of the 20th century. He made a famous theory of relativity, and he is also my favorite person, Albert Einstein. I had heard Einstein when I was young. At that time, I just knew about he invented an atomic bomb and the relativity theory. The main reason I love Einstein is not about his physical achievements. I love Einstein is because of a short story that my university teacher told me before. In 1952, the Israel's first president died, and Israel's people wanted Einstein to be their president. And unexpectedly, Einstein said, "I don't even know about physics. How do I know about people?" And won the Nobel Prize and invented an atomic bomb. And he said he didn't know about physics. What a modest attitude. After I heard about this story, I admire Einstein about his good demeanor to his great achievements. And he became my favorite person who is not only the greatest scientist but also one with good attitude. Thanks for listening.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 4, please come forward. Okay, so our next speaker is contestant number 5.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, first, before we begin, I want you to think about the person that you love or like the most. The person that be a hero to you and you want to be like him. I guess right now you can Google someone and he's you. But I'm not going to tell you about him. I want you to guess who he is. He is not the richest man in the world, not the greatest man in the world, and not the most powerful man in the world. He is not a singer, nor a movie star, but I love him to the most. He is the one that dragged me back to the school every morning and picked me up after school every afternoon. He is the one that taught me every word in a language, taught me how to count the number. He taught me everything. And he is the one that hold me when I'm crying, keep pushing me to the finish point. And he's the one that I miss him the most. He's the one that keep me go on when I'm crying and want to go back to my home country. And he's the one that support me everything I do. Right now I think you guys can figure out who he is. Yes, he's my brother, and he's my favorite person in the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 6, please come forward and begin when you're ready.
Good evening. Okay, there's one thing I would really like to change about myself is my indecisiveness. my inability to make quick decisions. Now, everybody faces this kind of problem occasionally, but for me, I find myself face to face with this annoying obstacle every single day. So, for example, I walk into 7-Eleven because I'm feeling really hungry, and then I walk in 7-Eleven for about 10 minutes, but I still can't find what's good to eat. And this problem not only happens when I'm deciding on what to eat, it also occurs when I'm shopping for clothes, as there are too many colors and variants to choose from. So I usually take hours just to pick the simplest of shirts. Also, when I have free time, I contemplate for a long time on what to do. Like, should I practice guitar for a little bit right now, or should I go outside and exercise for a while, or should I read my novel right now, and then do the other things later? Well, so after I started on what I've decided, there's already no time left for the other activity. Decisions are, a famous person once said, indecisions and delays are the parents of failure. Decisions are required in all aspects of life, but no matter how simple it may be, but being indecisive on simple matters can hinder your life greatly. So I have found that consulting a friend for suggestions, or making up your mind quick, and trusting your instincts can be the cure to indecisiveness. Thank you all, and this concludes my speech. Thank you.
Thank you. Contestant number 7, please come forward.
Good evening, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jason. Today I want to talk about, I would like to talk something to the future me. I would like to talk something to the future me. Dear Jason, I just want you don't waste the resource I get, and don't ignore the problem I have. Why I say that seriously? Because I regret before. That is very bad and terrible. My English ability is not as good as other students, but I take part in this English speech contest. I have courage to do that. I think you have too. Try to do the thing I never do, and try to make friends with others. Don't be shy and become braver. Don't worry to raise your hands and make your change. Open your mind, or shame on you forever.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 10, please come forward and begin when you're ready.
Hi, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David, and I am a sophomore today. And I would like to talk about the topic. I would like to say something to I have thought this question before. 5 years ago, when I was 14, my psychologist teacher, she told us, I want everyone to write down your experiences from birth to present and make a plan to your future life. And by the way, you have to attach with the later, which is given to the future me. And at that time, everyone and I extremely confused because we don't know how did we write this later and this plan. And what and how I tell the future me. And should I say what's on that? And you are my dream. Did you realize my dream? Are you now a millionaire? Or did you have a house with a nice job? Or important things? Do you marry my business right? After I think about this, and I feel things inside. What I do will cause the results. So, as I strikes by these things, I write it down as best as I can, and I says, never give up, and don't be upset. You have to face my dream, and don't let the other future me down. And oh, by the way, keep this later to another the future me. Yeah. And nowadays, I feel I have a colorful life, and
Okay, thank you very much
Thank you.
for your own time. Thank you. Let's welcome contestant number 11. Please come forward.
Okay. Sorry, it's my first time. I'm a little bit nervous. Here we go. Hello, everybody. My name is Kenny. I'm a junior in NTUT, major in Material and Mineral Resource Engineering. Today, I'm going to talk about the topic I have born to pick up with my roommate. I have born to pick up with my roommate. My roommate, John. He is one of my classmates, and also he's one of my best friends. We have rented a room near schools for almost half a year. But there's a little thing that bothered me for a long time. Every morning, when we wake up for school, he always spends a long time in bathrooms washing his hair like this. But it's very annoying me because I'm not able to use the bathroom in the same time. So I have to brush my teeth in school. And for otherwise I'll be late. One time when we are almost late for the final exam, I was leaving in a hurry and felt nervous. But he still insisted on washing his hair first. Finally, he didn't make it for his final exam, and of course he did not pass. I think it's not a good habit for him. So tonight I have a serious talk to my roommate, John. That's my speech. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 12, please come forward and begin when you're ready.
Good evening. Today my topic is my favorite person. Yeah, my favorite person. Almost people usually say father, mother, brother, sister, and an uncle, blah blah blah. But for me, my favorite person is me. Yeah. Because anytime I'm impressed and I need help, he always accompany with me. When I'm happy, he laughs with me. When I'm sadly, he cries with me. And when I'm crazy, he enjoys with me. When I'm lonely, he accompanies with me. And when I face difficult things, he figures out with me. Yeah. My favorite things for him because he just like my partner. But I usually angry him for the direction. He usually listen to learning, yeah, and he usually go shopping and spend a lot of money. And he usually buy non-useful material to do for something, yeah. But I still love him. He will dream come true and to do what he wants to do. Yeah, thanks. I'm ready.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 15. Contestant number 15, please come forward.
Hello everyone. My name is Bill. Hello everyone, my name is Bill. My address topic is my favorite person. My favorite person is Bill Gates. Why I so respect him? Because he invented many computer programs in order to make computer more convenient and useful. And he created Microsoft, which has been the biggest company around the world. He also donates much more money to charity to save many people like African child and those people who are in need. He said he hopes donating 95% after he has been managed Microsoft for 10 years. Bill Gates inspired me to pursue my dream. Quote a sentence from Bill Gates in his high school speech. The world won't care about your self-esteem. The world will expect you accomplish something before you feel good about yourself. Another thing is that he worked 65 hours for a week. And the free time, he always read books. His insanity about books and working is beyond description. So every time I was disappointed about my test score or I do something wrong, I would think about his saying and doing. So it gave me more energy and encourage to achieve my target. This is the end. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 16, please come forward.
I'm Amy Xiao. Today I'm going to talk about if I were a superhero. If I were a superhero, I will save the world and seek for world peace. First, I'm going to beat all kinds of criminals, such as terrorists, gangsters, and traffickers. Everyone will live happily every day and without pain, and nobody will suffer anymore, and no one will feel heartbreaking and disappointed. Second, I'm going to use my superpower to help the poor people. I'm going to build a school for poor children, so they can have the opportunity to be educated for free. And I will run my own hospital for poor people, so they can use any medical resource without money. Finally, I will fight tirelessly until we have left no one behind. And I will be victorious in my battle and save the day and the world. Thanks for your listening and have a good night.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 19. Contestant number 19, please come forward.
Good evening. Today my topic is Good evening, everyone. Today my topic is the little things that matter to me. The little things that matter to me is attitude. Many people don't even care about it, but to me it's everything. And attitude and everything begins and ends with your attitude. It is the foundation for our success. When God gives us a test, and can handle it properly, always is the person who has positive attitude. However, those tests are like brick walls. And brick walls are there for a reason. To let us prove how badly we want things. To achieve our dreams is not that hard. All you have to do is keep your attitude positive and thankful. So remember, attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. No matter what, just keep it in your mind. It will stop you from being a winner for life. Thanks for listening.
Contestant number 23. Contestant number 23, please come forward.
Hello everyone, my name is Angel. Today I would like to tell you about one thing that I would like to change about myself. The one thing I would like to change about myself is I hope I could be able to speak in public and with confidence and courage. I always feel scared to go on the stage and speak in front of people. Others usually cannot well with my natural soft voice and shyness. So over time, I'm afraid to speak to public, and I lost my confidence of expressing my own ideas. I remember that one time I was selected as one of the excellent student communication candidates who has to introduce oneself in front of hundreds of students. But my shyness was holding me back. So I told all my classmates not to vote for me because I was too shy to speak to the public. However, I always think I could be able to get rid of my stage fright. After entering the university, through the experiences of presenting my own design in front of my class, I'm more comfortable to express my own feelings. Furthermore, I would like to challenge myself, so I served the class representative this semester, which I have to host all our class meetings. And now I'm sitting here and speaking to you. It's also a big challenge for me. Although the progress is slow, but I believe the dream of overcoming my stage fright is not far from to me. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 24, please come forward and begin when you're ready.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm number 24, and my topic is I would like to say something to the future me. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm going to do in the future, and don't know what kind of person I want to be. But there's still one thing, no matter who I be in the future, I still want to tell the future me, don't ever regret. We always like to do things tomorrow. But how can you ask for tomorrow that you can't ever promise you will come? For a person like me, doing things immediately is difficult. When the test comes in, I usually regret for what I didn't start it earlier. And I usually wait for the deadline and regret for the time that I'm missing. That's really a bad habit. We should not get used to it. But the life filled with regret is miserable. So when I want to tell her not to repeat what I made. I want the future me to be proud of me, not hate me. Therefore, that's why I should learn how to control the time. The time I like to
Okay. I want to learn how to control my time. But
I would like to tell.
so I have to wait.
Okay, and I really want to one day, maybe when I'm 16, and look back to my youth and the memory will be filled with satisfaction. Although there will be some tears, sweat, but fulfillments and happiness can erase all the hard time. That's what I would like to say to myself, don't ever regret. Thank you for your listening, and hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 25, please come forward.
I would like to say something to the future me. This letter was 10 years ago. You studying hard to prepare an exam in a reading room. You might 30 years old at the moment. Don't you might 30 years old in the moment. In addition, don't forget your friend lost to creating a happy memory with you in the senior high school. If you keep touch with them, substitute me for them to greet them and pray to God to them safe.
Very much. Contestant number 26, please come forward.
Good evening, everyone. And my topic is the thing I would never change about myself. Sometimes it is easy for someone to quit. Everyone give up just because they think that it is unnecessary. People around me always say to me that don't be too tired, just relax, okay? But the only thing I would never change about myself is don't give up everything I like to do. I have joined a lot of clubs like guitar club, volleyball, and even a volunteer club. And sometimes I always have to make preparation for other activities. The point is, I always have a tired and busy day in my whole life, whole weeks. Take the thing I have just said for example, like playing guitar until everyone falls asleep, like playing volleyball and being trained by senior colleges, and preparing games for children and dancing together with them. I did this thing not because they are necessary. I did this thing just because they are something that I really love to do. If somebody tell me that don't make yourself so compact, they are not so important, I would like to say to them, at least I have enjoyed every moment in my life and have no regret about it. No matter how tired I am, how exhausted I am, the only thing I will never change about myself is don't give up everything I like to do. This is my speech. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 28. Contestant number 28, please come forward.
you ever been forgotten? Ever been left out? Ever felt like there's only you against the whole world? Well, the interesting thing is, it's not about the number of people. It's about nobody that you cares. I had always been proud of being a loner, feeling so cool like a lone wolf. Then somehow I got the confidence to close down my Facebook account and believe that my friends will still remember my birthday, and even if they don't, I won't care. That's what I thought. But then yesterday was my birthday, and believe me, it felt pretty bad. So I come to this conclusion: everyone, for more or for less, whether they know it or not, they need someone to care for them. Any wolf can roam the wilderness high and low, but in the end of the day, they'll still have to go back to their pack. Caring for others may sound simple, but in our society now, with so many fast and effortless ways to do it, we often overlook the simple little things like holding the door open for someone, giving your parents a call even if it's not the end of the month yet, or remembering your friend's birthday without an automatic reminder of some sort. So the point is, the little things that matter to me is that caring and being considerate and thoughtful to others, and of course others to me too. This is what makes the society better, and what put you in other people's shoes to think and act when thinking of others. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 29, please come forward.
Hello everyone, my name is Joe. My topic for today is one thing I will never change about myself. One thing I will never change about myself. I'm on a new stage of my life. I feel nervous, very, very nervous. I know you coming to wait, shows away in the future. But I never think about my innocence. But I never think about my innocence and very rich for anything. You wait, little girl, it's an empty stage for day to turn to right on. You like, little girl, it's an empty stage, let them move. You are 16, going on 17, baby, it's time to play. Later you will be getting careful, baby, you on the brink. You are 16, going on 17, gotta walk for in line. Eager young lads and rosettes and castle over your full and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face the war of men. Teeny and shy and scared are you and think beyond your ken. You need someone older and wiser telling you what to do. I am 16, going out 18, I only take care of you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 13, please come forward.
Hello everyone,
I'm the transfer in this semester. And now I have a little story I want to share about you. And when I'm children, I have a person admired very much, and he was great at the computer, like operating system and internet, and he also make a little something by himself, and he often talked to me to be study hard, to be successful, and I feel that he was impressed about me, and he inspired me go the electronic this department. And now I also like to invent a little things by myself and go to a contest from the other university. But now I can chat anymore with him because I only have chat with him in my Mac. Because he was on the event for 30 years ago, and he is my dad. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Honorable judges and dear contestants, we will now take a 5-minute break. After the short break, we will continue with contestant number 31.
When he turned 30, he got fired from Apple. After the next 5 years, he returned to Apple and got the post as CEO. For recent years, Apple's introduced such revolutionary products as MacBook Air, iPad, and iPhone, all of which indicated the evolution of technology. On October 5, 2011, Apple Incorporation announced its co-founder had passed away. After battling pancreatic cancer for nearly a decade, Steve Jobs died in Palo Alto, and he was 56 years old. And I believe Steve Jobs is one of the best entrepreneurs in this world, and is my favorite person. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 33. Contestant number 33, please come forward.
Hi everyone, my name is Julie. To pick up with our government. When it comes to government, there is no exaggeration to say that our government under Moscow leadership is incompetent. There is somebody even saying that once the president shakes hands with you, something bad will happen to you. People call it that handshake. And let me show you some specific figures. The unemployment rate has risen from 4.1 to 4.4%. And the latest misery index now Japan, Korea, and Singapore are respectively lower than Taiwan. And according to the statistics, our government as we know, there are thousands of people suffering from this unemployment disaster, but our government still implements the same useless policies for our lives. So, can we really do anything about it? I think the answer to the question is no. Unless there are a bunch of people who are corrupted and always consider civilians when leading government. And I hope you guys sitting in the audience
are those people who change the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 35. Contestant number 35. Please come forward.
Women, ladies and gentlemen, today, the little thing that's matter to me. Hey Xuan, what do you think about the name? The girl's name or boys? Since I was a little kid, I have deeply annoyed by my name because I have a quick family name. So, I am often mistaken as a girl when my name is recited. For example, when one of my seniors first met me, she was really surprised, since she initially thought I was a girl because of my family name. However, the thing that bothered me the most was that many classmates always made fun of my name, making me furious and irritable. I have once thought to change my name to a more muscular one, but as I grew up, I let go of this idea because I gradually believe the name was just a superficial figure. The quality of the something actually lies in its essence. As the famous proverb goes, a rose by any other names will smell as sweet. Thank you for your listening.
Contestant number 36, please come forward.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Eric. Today, my topic is I would like to say to the future me. Okay. Well, I'm 19 years old, and next year I will be 20 years old. I will be 20 years old, and I'm really old. Right? Okay. A lot of people may know that child development occurs in the first 5 years of a child's life. But do you know about adult development? One day I saw TED Talks, and the topic was I would like to say, and the topic was why 13 is not a new 20. Why 13 is not a new 20. Sorry. 13 is not a new 20. A clinical psychologist had a bold message for 20-somethings. He gave some advice for how 20-somethings can recline adulthood in a defining decade. Now a lot of college students doesn't know. A lot of college students may not know what they want to be, and why they're studying in a certain department, or even they don't know what they just, or even they didn't, or even there's, sorry. When they find out what they're interested in, they have already graduated or even been kicked out of school. Well, I don't want to be a guy who says, what was I doing? What was I thinking? The thing I want to tell everyone, do something that adds value to who you are and next.
Okay, thank you very much, Cheryl. Understood. Welcome contestant number 39. Contestant number 39.
Hello everybody, my name is Chu. Today I'm talking about my favorite person. My favorite person is a girl who teach me what life means. I was an empty person. I usually want to kill myself because I didn't know why I should be in this world. I don't know the reason. I want to know the reason that I will trust without any doubts. I hope that I could love this world and be a thankful person for everything that I see when I'm alive. However, I can't do this. I hate this world because I lost my most important thing when I was a child. I lost my emotion. In other words, I don't want to connect to anything in the world. I shelter myself from the world in order to avoid connecting with. A girl changed my life. She approached me with a sincere heart. She is determined and trusts me without doubts. She trusts me only because she couldn't find a reason to doubt. I can understand what's the feeling. I want to know what happened to me. I feel the world I am familiar with is gradually disappeared. I cried about the girl whose smile is so warm and at the same time trust who I really am. I can't believe it. Does everyone believe this story? I only know for her a year. But she completely changed me. She changed my mind and my life. If I didn't meet her, I wouldn't be here. I would be the Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Contestant number 41, please come forward.
Dear judges and schools, good evening. I would like to share a story of mine, and it's so. I would like to say something to the future me. Have you ever wondered what will happen in your future? Becoming an awesome scientist, or become a good father to your lovely kids? However, honestly speaking, I haven't thought of that. Whenever my life's going on, I want to tell the future me to live under the following principles. First of all, you should have a deep belief in your own dignity. If you remember, it's impossible for you to please everyone. So, remember, it is impossible for you to please everyone. So don't let anybody to let you feel you're nothing, and feel that you have your own word and your. Sorry, I can't take my speech. Very sorry.
Thank you very much. Contestant Contestant number 43, contestant number 43, please come forward.
If I were a superhero, wow, everything is gonna be different. I don't have to eat, I don't have to drink, sleep, have infinite energy. I can go everywhere I want to go with pride. I can pray all the time, do not feel tired. And there is one thing very important I have to do, to help people who is in trouble. But there is so many people in the world. I don't think that I have enough time to help people all over the world, even I'm working all the time. Superhero is also need to rest. So I just wanna work in Taiwan. That's way I can make sure everyone is safety and healthier. Here will be a happiness country. Everyone will take pride with me, just like the insanity. What's more, I can have more time to do what I love. Maybe just fly around and do nothing. If I were a superhero, I must be the easiest one. Thank you for your listening.
Next speaker, contestant number 44, please come forward.
Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite person. My favorite person is my brother. Though we are brothers, the relationship between us is just like bosom friends. I can pour out all my heart to him. He is friendly, responsible, humorous, and sympathetic person. One day, my friends, my brother, and I are crossing the roads. An old man walks slowly behind us. Unfortunately, the traffic light turns red. When we almost reach the sidewalks, suddenly my brother rushed back to the old man, trying to help him. Even he is in danger of being bumped by the moving cars. At this time, I'm so proud of him, and I feel ashamed in the same time. We can learn from each other a lot of things, and I think he will be the closest friend in my life. I think that's why he is my favorite person. Thank you for listening.
Next speaker, contestant number 45. Please come forward.
Good evening, dear judges, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Edward. Today, I would like to talk about if I were a superhero. I love this title because it means a lot of dreams. Everyone has dreams about superhero. Girls want a Prince Charming, and boys want to be that. In our thought, there are two things that the superhero must do. First, the superhero will save the girl. Prince Charming saves Snow White, and Spider-Man saved Mary Jane. After superhero saved a beautiful girl, he gets a kiss. It always happens. But what if she is a monster queen? What happens next? Second, save the world. In the movies, superhero will fight to the alien or beg us to keep us safe. If I were a superhero, what am I going to do? Of course, save the girl. It's more important than save the world. Start the chain, cancel it, like handcuff. Pick her up and earn a kiss. Beautiful. Fly in the sky with a bottle and get drunk. Please get me, because I'm flying, I'm not driving. It's awesome. What a carefree life it is. Nowadays, we live nervous. It can be better. It is not so good. You can be better. I just want a free life, but it's just a dream. It can be true. Thank you.
Next speaker, contestant number 46. Please come forward.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Joy. Today I'm here to share with you about a message for the future me. How will I look like in the future? If I could remind myself of something, whether it's beautiful or heartbreaking, what would I say? Dear future me, I think I will start from here. I have a message for you. When you receive this, I hope you are doing what you love and living in a better place. Do you still remember your dream? Your dream of being a person of influence and the world being a little different because of you. If you have achieved it, congratulations, do more, and keep fighting the good fight. If you haven't, don't worry and carry on. It's never easy to pursue the dream. But trust me, your time will come. Whatever trouble you are faced, never give up, and never forget the enthusiasm you have. Reality is always cruel. It's okay to cry. Just remember to pick yourself up. Be strong and be brave. I want to live an extraordinary life and be someone special. Do you still think so? For now, I have been to 12 countries and every experience was unique and precious. How grateful we are to be born in such a lovely family. You promised to take your parents to travel around the world when you are able to do it. I'm sure you are working extra hard to achieve this plan. And cheer up. I hope you are doing well. And last, wherever and whatever you may be, I hope you are genuinely happy. I will always be myself and, of course, be with you. Thanks for your attention.
Very much. Next speaker, contestant number 48. Please come forward.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Yu. Today I want to talk about the thing what I want to talk about. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Yu. Today I want to talk the one thing I would like to change. It's my personality. I am a girl who is very shy and I easily get nervous. I scared talk with other people. When I talk with others, I am always too nervous to make a response promptly. After talking, I feel annoyed with whether the person understands what I need to say. I am afraid of standing in front of many people, so I feel my mother is telling me to be a confident person, so I do my best to change myself and try to be a nice speech here now. Don't be a shy person, although it's a bit difficult, very difficult. My speech has ended. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, contestant number 52. Please come forward.
Good evening, honorable judges and my dear schoolmates. Today my speech topic is I would like to say something to the future me. Since future is always full of countless uncertainty, no one knows what might happen to them. No pain, no gain, a proverb we have learned since our childhood seems to give us some consolation when we face with difficulties. So, we try to do as many things as possible to find our own way to prove our value in life, such as studying, traveling to various places, joining and holding activities, or just learning from our friends. If I have a chance to say something to the future me, I would like to say this. Dear future me, in the future, maybe I will be an admirable teacher or just a normal businessman. Maybe my living condition is very well, or just live in a country with my lovely family. Maybe my visions will be wider than those I have now. Maybe, no matter what I to become in the future, the most important thing is that if you feel uncertain about your future life, please don't forget our ideals and ambitions in the university days. Back at that time, we were enthusiastic and wanted to do lots of effort to fulfill our wonderful future life. Last but not least, I would like to say, if the future me sees this speech in the future, I am you and you are me. We need to live and strive for a happy life together. So just keep going up. We can do it. This is the end of my speech. Thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, contestant number 54. Please come forward.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm glad to share my talk with you. It is if I were a superhero. I like to see superhero movies since I was a child. I think it is pretty cool that superheroes can use their superpower to save the world. If I were a superhero, it is impossible for me to be as perfect as those superheroes in the movies. For example, if someone is forced to commit a crime and he feels guilty about it, should I send him to a job? Also, if the criminal is a social pest and cannot be corrected, should I destroy him to prevent a hideous crime? However, superheroes never kill criminals. Although people they love are murdered by those bad guys. Superheroes give all their life to the world, but usually die badly in the end. There is a famous line in the Spider-Man. With great powers comes great responsibility. I interpret these lines into people that admire superheroes not only because of their undefeated superpowers, but their strong faith. For a superhero, I wish my belief can be as strong as those superheroes in the movies, so that I could know what I should do. Thank you for listening.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jiaqi Li. Today I'm going to give a speech. I would like to say something to the future me. I want to be a person who is always caring for others in any ways. Regardless of lots of temptations, I want to be a I don't you cannot be the adults who you look down on in your childhood. As we know, food is the most important key to maintain our daily need. However, food safety has been threatened severely by lots of bad merchants. For example, bubble tea, beef, and cooking oil. To process more and more money, materials for food are made for low price or of illegally chemical substance, and it is definitely harmful to our body. I want to remind the future me that never ever betray others merely your own price or profits. That's but the most important. Don't forget your family, even how busy you are, because family is the most valued treasure to you. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, contestant 59. Please come forward.
I'm number 59. So time goes by, things change easily, but some will stand. When I was in junior high, my dad asked me this question, which I still constantly ask myself every day. Are you being truthful to yourself? He asked. I guess, I replied. So, do you know what I want to do when I was in your age? I want to be a carpenter. I don't mean a singer. No, I want to be a woodcrafter. Because I like woodcraft. So, why you end up being a sales manager in the IT industry? He told me, at that time, computer science was the most potential vocation. And your grandfather asked me to major in it. So I did. But even today, I still don't like it, what I do for a living. As a young fellow, I have the premonition to say that if I ever scared to being truthful to myself, I will end up being someone I don't want to be. As a young fellow, I don't scared to lose. After all, I got nothing to lose. I never stop challenging myself and asking the same question again and again. Am I being truthful to myself? Things change easily. And this will stand. Thank you very much.
We will now continue with speaker number 6 from Group B.
Good evening, judges and witnesses. I'm Annie. Today I'm going to talk about one thing that I never changed about myself. Optimism is one thing that I never want to lose. I'm always optimistic in many situations. Whenever I get frustrated, or I fail to do something, so depressed because my English is my best major subject. But I stopped thinking negatively straight away because I realized it won't help and it will even make my mood worse. I started to think how to improve and do better on the next one. So, thinking positively is the best therapy for me. Optimism is a good nature, but it doesn't mean to behave careless, reckless, and ignorant. Otherwise, we'll turn out to be naive. Sometimes I get too confident of myself and expect too much and ending up disappointed. So, it must be positive thinking with wise, mature judgments. As I grew up, I learned how to control my thoughts and the way I see things. I even bring joy to the people around me, just like the sunshine, warm and comfortable. So, this is one thing I'll never change about myself. Thank you for listening.
Next speaker, contestant number 7. Please come forward.
Good evening. Before I start my speech, I would like to ask all of you a question. What defines a successful life? Okay, we'll get to that later. Today I'm going to tell you what I would like to say to the future me. There are basically two future me that I like to talk to. It represents the two stages in life. One is 50 years old, and one is 80. So for my 50-year-old me, I guess you'll probably be pretty successful in your job right now, and I hope you do have. I hope you're starting your retirement plan because that is exactly what I would hope to do. And if you're me, I hope you feel the same. I know you will know me. That is what I would say for my 50-year-old me. As for 80-year-old, hi me. Wow, you look really old. They always say that 80-year-old is literally halfway into the grave. Are you feeling the same? Or are you feeling stronger than ever? Have you traveled around the world? Because that has always been one of my dreams. I guess you know by then what Steve Jobs said is correct or not. You only connect the dots looking backward. You don't connect the dots looking forward. There are too many people not having done this or not having done that. A lot of people live in dogma, which is living in the results of other thinking. So back to my question at the first. What defines a successful life? Money? Fame? Family? To me, a successful life is defined by whether you live it to the fullest. And this is what I would like to say to my future. I will hope that he has lived his life to the fullest, and he has no regrets whatsoever. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, contestant number 9. Please come forward.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Tonight I'm going to be talking about the topic, if I were a superhero. Okay, so if anyone asked me if I were a superhero and what I would want to do, I'd tell them I want to fly. Okay, so that didn't break the ice, did it? Okay, so what I would want to do if I were a superhero is, firstly, I would want to let the police know about me and cooperate with them, just in case that they would consider me as a villain like Spider-Man in the first place, right? Okay, so secondly, I would want to meet my favorite celebrities, since I believe, like, after a period of time, I would be as famous as they are. Yeah. So probably you might be thinking about, what about saving the citizens? Oh, of course I thought about that. And that's why I said I want to cooperate with the police, so that won't make me seem like taking over their jobs, right? Yeah, and that would be really irritating because it seems like I'm showing off my superpowers. Yeah. However, having great powers comes with great responsibilities. And that means that I have to control my powers instead of letting it conquer my good deeds. And that's very important, and which I believe it won't happen to me. In the end, you might be wondering what I call myself as a stage name. Yeah, I would call myself as the Star, because that is actually the real meaning of my real name. Yeah, and I think that quite suits me very well. Don't you think that? Yeah, thank you very much.
Next speaker, contestant number 11. Please come forward.
Good evening. The topic I'm going to talk about is my favorite person. My favorite person is Kim Jong-un. He is neither my family nor my teacher. He is my idol, a Korean star. I love him only because of his appearance, but of his warm smile, beautiful voice, and the most important, his persistence. He experienced 4-year arduous training before becoming a singer. During the 4 years, he received a lot of heavy instruction like singing, dancing, acting, stage manner, and foreign languages. He worked hard and made no complaints, however hard the training was. Finally, he made his debut, however, his suffering still goes on, and the difficulty he faces become much more than before. Day after day, he works and works and works, sings and sings and sings, dance and dance and dance. But he never gave up, and he said, "The road I walk on now is constructed by the determination of fulfilling a dream and a long time training. When I look back upon the past, I still can see the past me standing there with a big aspiration." His persistence inspires me. He makes me try my best to go through every difficulties. Every time I met difficulties, his fortitude helped me brace up again. And every time I fall and drown in melancholy, his singing and smile help me brace up again. My favorite person, Kim Jong-un. He is a person that, when I look into his eyes, it's like looking the Polaris in the dark night, leading me and giving me hope. This is my presentation. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Candy. Today my topic is the little things that matter to me. It's my pleasure to share with you. I went abroad nearly a whole month this July. Even though I majored in English, I made a tour around East Asia. Due to taking the plane the first night, I had butterflies in my stomachache. During vacation, I spent a great amount of time studying in Thailand and teaching in a school consisting of elementary school and junior high school as a volunteer. Whichever grade they are the most innocent I have ever met, and they made a good impression on me. Therefore, I was not only making friends with them, but learning their traditional ideas as well. The above affect me profoundly. Consequently, I make up my mind to travel in Thailand over and over again in the future, as well as acquire Thai cultures. Also, I would like to work as a bridge of companies between Thailand and England. What an incredible dream! Tough as this career is, I insist that I will make it. The experience of going abroad in such little things, yes, it's an enormous decision in my life. It's my choice, and I won't regret it. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. That was our final contestant. We will now take a break while the judges tally scores and deliberate. The result should be out in approximately 15 minutes.